So yesterday, Haley and I went floating down the Clackamas River with a couple friends. I put on sunscreen on my face, my stomach. I did not put it on my legs at all. Ended up kind of getting like red on most of my upper body, but my legs, I don't think I've ever got a sunburn right there. And the pain that I feel, at least in the morning, is unbearable. I couldn't get out of bed for 10 minutes. I think, as you're laying flat and then you stand up, blood rushes into your legs, and just that, the blood rushing into your legs causes it to swell just slightly, and it feels like your legs are gonna explode. It was a lot of pain. So it was a very slow process, like hanging them over the bed just for a few seconds, then putting them back up. So I'm reading some different things to help them. I've been putting aloe and vinegar on it. Vinegar seems to be helping the most. So that's good. And there's a lot of stories of people online having worse burns than this that feel the pain for like months. I don't think mine's going to be that bad, or I sure hope not. So today is the 4th of July, and Portland and a lot of Oregon and a lot of Washington kind of banned fireworks this year. You still hear them, but it's a lot less than previous years, and that is because of this wild heat wave that we had last week, where it hit the record temperature in Portland and all of recorded history like 3 days in a row. It kept pushing that, and the hottest it got, I think, was 115, and it was pretty rough, but we got through it. A lot of the plants outside were super wilted, and it burned them, and I don't know, it was tough. But because of that, everything is so dry that the area just decided to ban fireworks, because every year we deal with some sort of forest fire that pushes a bunch of smoke into Portland and burns up tons of houses and forests and everything in the surrounding areas, and it's just one thing to do to try to prevent that from happening this year. I'm getting packed up because we're taking off for Mount Rainier, 2 days of camping. We're leaving at about 10 tomorrow morning, so I'm kind of finishing up packing, and I think that's about it. Did you get it?
Oh, no. It's on your raft.
It's on my raft.
Don't sting me, please don't sting me, please don't sting me, please don't sting me. I'm so scared of it. Please
Oh, it won't sting you.
Please don't sting me. I can't get it. Oh my god.
Just lift it gently.
It's coming away from me again. It won't. I'm really trying, but it's just...
I spun around the other way.
I can't get it. I'm so sorry.
I filmed this bee rescue.
It's just going up and around my hand and not getting into it.
Oh. There we go.
You poor buddy.
Can't even tell this is on video. There we go.
Are you okay? Oh, please dry off.
He's tired, huh?
He's been struggling for his life.
She peels, she shakes, she snaps, she breaks, she takes my breath away. When the sky turns blue, she turns...
Oh shoot, that would have been tough. We would have had to get a whole new one. Alright, I think we're just about packed up. Gotta put the camera away. You want to say where we're going?
Turlow Campground in Granite Falls, Washington.
And that's near Mount Rainier?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's what I was saying last night.
It's a little past. It's a little. Wait, who were you talking to last night?
The camera.
Oh. It's a little east of Seattle.
Okay.
It's a little northeast, I think.
Nice. And that is roughly 4 hours, so that means 5
4
hours.
and 5 hours, which means probably 6 or 7.
All right. Well, let's hit the road. Yeah. Oh, river right here.
We're at
Nice.
campsite 10.
Campsite 10. Alright, real dense. Lots of vegetation campground. Looks like the sites are, pretty spread out. Hey. We're at campsite 10. And that is 8 and 9. So we're about there. Here's us.
Let's make sure it has my name on it.
Riley. And after us, some idiot named Inglis. Hell yeah, baby, we made it.
Oh yeah, we made it.
To our home for 2 nights.
I have to pee.
Mabel, are you excited? Are you excited? What are you saying? What'd you find?
There's a little platform to the tent.
Oh, okay.
I thought that there was going to be a trail right to the water from here. There's berry bush.
Oh, hell yeah. So the platform's still gravel, but maybe smaller gravel than this. Oh.
Is Mabel still in the car?
Yeah. I told her she had to wait. You are getting surf and turf, ocean whitefish, beef broth, beef, and beef liver. What a day.
Do you want to get it?
I can try. Oh, I hit your nose, didn't I? So the mosquitoes are like medium bad here, a little bit worse for Haley than they are for me. I'm afraid to put on bug spray, at least on my legs with how red they are. I'm afraid
There's alcohol in it. You should just do like a small patch.
Small patch? Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm afraid they're gonna burn, so probably pants is a better option for me, and then doing bug spray around my neck and upper body.
Let's go to the water.
All right, we are heading off to the water, which you can hear it.
We need a couple poop bags just in case.
Let me check my pocket. I got one. Oh my goodness. This looks cool. Whoop. Yeah, you really did find a good seat.
And the best seat. Mabel, she's pooping in the water.
Well,
Do you have a poop bag?
I have a poop bag. I don't think I'm not gonna be able to get it out of the water. She's okay. It will. Up. Up. Oh, Mabel. What's this?
Go get it. Good girl. Look at her. Such a swimmer. Little mermaid.
Every morning I will wake up and say, spicy water always fuels my day. Riding bikes and flower beds.
campsite with Mabel's bag of half poop and half water. I was able to recover like most of it out of the water. That river area is really nice. I think we're gonna spend some time there, but I definitely gonna go back around sunset.
Tonight?
Yeah, try to do some photos, or maybe even like stars on the river. Maybe there'll be a reflection. I don't know, might be cool. It's a nice spot. So I'm driving back into town. So my dad's birthday is coming up like 15 days or so, less than that. And I'm thinking about driving or flying back to Warsaw for his birthday. It's his 60th birthday. But I gotta like work out things with my brother. And he messaged me on the way, and oh, I just got service. Okay. He messaged me on the way, and it was just a long drive, and we stopped twice, and I just forgot to respond both times. So we got to the campsite, and I was like, okay, now I can respond to him, and we have no service. And I've been driving for about 15 minutes, and it looks like we just got service. So I'm gonna pull over, talk to him, kind of work out those details. But I'm also on a firewood search, which is kind of turning out to be harder than I expected. I don't know if my text messages have went through. Haley and I are out camping, and there's like absolutely no service around the area. All right, so that's kind of worked out. We're camping for a couple of days, so there's not too much I can do to actually make things happen. Part of me thinks that this like super unplanned, really quick trip will be easier, and it is, but it's definitely not without things to figure out and try to make them work. This firewood haul was a big success. Tough to find. Third place I went to. Huge success. So normally, I think firewood's a little too expensive, but it ranges from $4 to, if you're in California, like $12 for a bundle that's a little too small. These were $7 a bundle, or 3 for $20. And the bundles, each bundle, I already put the 20 in before. I was like, oh shoot, I think I might have too much wood. Each bundle is like 3, maybe 4 of the normal size bundles that I find. So we have a lot of wood. I want you to take a look at the firewood that I got.
Damn.
Yeah. And then,
Did you get more?
I didn't really mean to.
Where did you get so much?
Okay, so it was each bundle for $7,
Yeah.
or 3 bundles for $20. And that was before I touched them. So I put the $20 in and bought 3 bundles, and then picked up the first one like shit. One of these is basically 3 bundles. So I don't know if it's a predicament or a blessing.
Hold on, baby.
You okay, pup? All right, hold your hands out. All right, I got 2 more things. This one, you look at it.
It's a fishing bait? Oh, nice. Nice.
Got that. Eyes closed. And you can open.
Ooh, do we even need to make burgers? We could just eat this.
We just have popcorn. Popcorn for dinner.
Cool.
I had a favorite beer in Indiana, but the first couple years that we lived here, I didn't drink very much, like really not at all. But came across this one not too long ago, and I think it might be my favorite one, even though this might not be an Oregon beer. Yeah, California, but still West Coast, and it is a pretty tasty one. While I was gone, there was some fireworks going off, so Haley gave Mabel half of one of her like anxiety pills, and she is mighty out of it now. She's putting her sweater on right now. It's all okay, Mabel.
So pretty.
And tonight for dinner, we are having 2 Beyond Burgers. We usually split this package up into 4 burgers, but didn't want to deal with leftovers, so we each have a massive burger tonight. I don't know what is going on with this site, but we have hit the mother lode. There are slugs everywhere. Slug. 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 Bigger slug. One right there. One right there. I woke up at 4:30 this morning and it's probably about 4:45 right now. Walked down to the river. I think I slept okay last night, but like once I woke up at 4:30, I had to pee and this sunburn is just so uncomfortable. I was like, I gotta get up. And then I heard the birds. I was like, I definitely gotta get up. So I'm down by the river. I might try to grab a couple photos. I made my way to the top of the campground, like the main road, the main entrance exits right there. I remember as we were driving in yesterday and when I was driving back from talking to Joel, that this seemed like it might be a cool spot. I couldn't really find a photo that I liked. Took a couple. It's a couple of geese that just landed on the river and they're making their way down. And I think I'm gonna do the same, head back to the campsite and make some coffee and potatoes. Coffee and potatoes.
Narrow-minded fools may run this old world with their guns, pen to paper, loud mouths, never-ending reign of power. But we all have our own ways. We all have our own ways. And no two people are the same. So how could everyone play the same games when the rules were written by a few? Hard to decipher, yet to play too. But we all have our own ways. We all have our own ways. And sometimes I get distracted to see the ways in which we all draw similarity. So it takes practice to be the ones with clarity.
Ooh, does that smell good? We're getting ready to take off for a nearby town. It's a town about 15 miles away called Granite Falls. I drove through it yesterday when I was looking for wood. It's a strange town. It's a very industrial town and kind of sleepy. But there should be a breakfast spot and maybe a coffee spot. For breakfast today, we came across a place called Hanky Pies. We each got a breakfast burrito. And this place is pretty great. When I traveled through town yesterday, I didn't come to this side, and there's a lot more going on. Mexican restaurants, Thai, Hanky Pies, kind of weird panini burritos.
Yeah, hell yeah. Looks really good.
Yeah. How is it?
I'm good.
Yeah. Glad she's eating a little more now. Hey, Mabel. Mabel, right here.
Oh, yum.
There you go.
And get Splinter anytime.
Alright, getting ready to hike a trail. This is my first time putting on shoes besides these slip-ons in a couple days. And I'm not sure if it will work. Real tender. Quickly moving the car, putting it closer to the other cars, because we're kind of sitting over here by ourselves and don't want to get broken into. I don't think I did any filming the day that it happened, but Haley and I were hiking and somebody came and busted the side window and stole some stuff. Nothing crazy, but I want to try to avoid that happening again. And those shoes that I put on did not work. Too painful. So hiking in these slippers, but they're pretty comfortable and they have a decent amount of padding. All right, so this place is called Lime Kiln Trail.
There's signs that no black bears have ever been seen on this trail, or mountain lions, but there have been signs that they've been on this trail. However, Sasquatch sightings have been reported twice
Dang,
on this
so
trail.
that's pretty exciting. I'm okay with seeing a Sasquatch or a bear. I do not want to see a coug.
No, I don't want to see a bear, but I would like to see a Sasquatch.
Just in case there are any bears in the area, I gotta do the old henline bear deterrent call. Whoop! Whoop! Feel like we're safe now. Oh shoot! Whoop! Something's in the brush. I think it's a bird. See what it is, Mabel? You protect us from the birds. Whoop! Whoop, whoop. So we've turned around and we're heading back to the car. Not because we heard a scary sound in the forest and it just turned out to be a bird, but because my sunburn is just, it's too ouchy, and the backpack on my shoulders is kind of rubbing too much. But by the end of this hike we will have put in 2 miles, so not the shabbiest. We've been back at the campsite for a couple hours. We were actually gone a lot of the day. We ate breakfast in town, lunch in town, grabbed a few supplies. I ended up getting a sleeping mat that I spent more than I would have liked to on. I'm still unsure if I'm going to keep it or not, but going to sleep on it tonight and see how it works. But I'm pulling out the camera right now because we're about to do the Jiffy Pop. Is that what that one's called? Yep. Do the Jiffy Pop over the fire. I think it'll be exciting. At least I'm excited. There it is. Okay, so we're not doing it over this because you have to like shake it the whole time, and we don't really have a way to do that.
Instructions, really.
Just put it on, shake.
We gotta lift the tab first. Can I lift it?
Yeah. What's it say? Lift tab to fab?
Yep. Okay, here are the instructions.
Have you ever done one of these before?
Set flame to medium. Set it on.
Let's do it. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Look at it go.
Yeah. Oh my god! Wow. Turn it off?
Yeah. Looks like you have like a crown.
It's crazy. And then you're supposed to open it with a fork or a knife to let the steam out.
Set it down here. Yep.
Yeah, again.
And it tastes like popcorn.
What's this? You don't want it?
You want popcorn? Real quick, I'm showing my mat. I definitely thought it would be wider. And originally I went in hoping to get one that was like wide enough for Haley and I both. But, yeah. I mean, it's a mat. It seems, it's like 3 inches. Seems like it will do a pretty good job.
I spent my whole life running from the darkness I can't comprehend. The gate fell open, summoned evilly untold.
Okay, so right about this time last night, there was this bird, it was over there, doing this song that I never heard. It was almost doing, what's the word called when you do like multiple notes at the same time? I'll say polyrhythm, but that's not right. It's doing it. Let's listen. Haley was getting ready for bed, but last minute we decided to do a little bit of a walk. And we already looped the campground, but now we're gonna go back to where I was this morning, not the river, but the top, and hike that trail just a little bit. And Mabel has been carrying her hedgehog the whole time. Except for when I say that she is, and now it's on the ground. Alright, you gonna grab your hedgehog? Alright, let's go. So we actually meant to go on to this earlier today, but we stayed away from the campground in various towns for too long. I'm really happy that we're actually getting to do it, at least a minute or two. All right, that's fine. Haley's saying there's dogs up ahead. So we're on kind of a cliff edge right now. I'll go ahead and show that. So here's our walking path. And this is actually a pretty short trail. Straight to the main road. What's this? I thought it was maybe a porta potty, but it's just a huge, huge tree stump. Douglas fir. $1969. Oh yeah. Hey Mabel, where's your hedgehog at? Where did you leave Hedgie?
You feeling okay? You seem okay.
Yeah, she seems pretty alert and happy. And we're saying that because we're a little bit worried about Mabel's health right now. And we're gonna get her into the vet soon. Can I get you and Mabel to stand next to that tree stump so I can get you two for scale?
What's this? You just left the tent?
We're starting to prepare for bed. And
Stay off my shoes.
all these slugs are attacking Haley's shoes.
You ready for bed with Hedgie?
You bring Hedgehog with you?
Is it even a hedgehog?
Good morning. Woke up at 4:30 again. Instead of rushing to the river, I went ahead and made a coffee and relaxed around the campfire that's not going. And now I'm gonna go to the river. Alright, you know, I might walk on that trail that we went on last night, which was probably the video before this.
But we all